Get some music for our intro. There we go. I like it. Hey, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. Just type it in. Yeah, we can hear music. Oh, well, there's the end of that. Can you all hear me? Hi. I don't see any comment area, but I hope you can hear me. Don't see if you guys are. I see who's in the room. You can hear me. I see some. Okay, I see some little thumbs up. This is like my new situation, so it's all very interesting for me. But you guys let me know how you like it. This is, I can't see your comments. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hey, Rosa, I see you. Okay. Is everybody else? Can you guys all hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Perfect. Well, let me know what you think of this. This is the new platform I'm thinking about using. And Angie's here. Hey, my guest popped in. Hey, Angie.
I made it.
You made it.
Can you hear me okay?
We just got on, and we're a little early, but it's perfect. Some more people are going to sign in. Okay. So if you want, Angie, you can pause yourself for 1 second. I'm just going to do an intro.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to...
If you can't find it, it's okay. Just show us some delicious foods to look at if you need to go.
Okay, I'm going to... let me look at my camera and see where I'm at here.
I think around the bottom. There you are with that pretty, beautiful picture.
I'm gonna go off. You do your thing. Okay.
And you can mute it if you want to as well. Hey, Carrie, what's going on, lady? Good to see you. So welcome to Get Cute While Quarantine. And as you can see, it's a new do. A new day, new do. That's what we're doing. New day, new do. So hopefully, I think there's some more people coming on right now. And we are a little early. So you guys, if you're Saturday, you got your mimosa or your glass of water with a little lemon in it. Drink you a little something. And we are going to start shortly. I had a little music playing. It was cute. Let me see. I got, no, it's 1 o'clock now. So, but I thought the music was kind of cute, right? What y'all think about the music? I don't know if you guys are commenting. I hope you're able to type in. I see 2 so far. But let me know if you guys are in the room. Let me know who's here, so I can make sure that you have access to commenting. Okay, Kimberly, I see you. Who else we got in the room? Who else? I got a nice rainbow on my head. You see that? That's cool. Who else is here? and I'm testing this all out. This is all new for me, and I just want to make sure that it runs like smoothly, like there's no delay. So you guys let me know if there's a delay at any point while we're speaking, which could also be my Wi-Fi. Um, but I see just 3 comments. So hopefully you guys are able to comment, because usually y'all say more in the comments. So I hope it works. Hey, Judith. So hopefully. So look, let me talk about what today is, because we did a Get Cute While Quarantine on foods that help you grow hair a couple of weeks ago. And what happened was, unfortunately, the whole footage got lost, and we had a lot of technical difficulties that day, so we got cut out. I was sad. I was sad about it. But now we're back, and we're going to try it again. So we're going to bring Chef Angela back in, and we're going to go over some of the recipes, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the minerals that I've been taking, because what was happening with me is that I started to lose my hair from hormones, and so like my menopause. And so you guys were so wonderful in sending me so much great advice about what to do, what to take, and I'm so grateful that you guys sent so much amazing stuff. And also, I told you I've been taking supplements, but in liquid form. So some of you wanted to know about that. So I will show you some of the liquid form supplements I've been taking. And also, we are live here on Instagram. So welcome, Instagram, to Get Cute While Quarantine. Today, we are actually streaming live at runtheworld.today. Runtheworld.today. And I am in room 32371 if you want to come and join us, and you want to make comments and things where we can all see. So I'm going to have Chef Angela show up in a minute. And I'm going to show you really quickly about these liquid vitamins that I take, because it's hard for me to swallow pills. I don't know how many of you out there can actually swallow pills. I have a hard time. So I take my potassium. Remember we were talking about this a couple weeks ago? My iodine in liquid form. I take zinc and selenium in liquid form. Can you see that? And I take iron and and magnesium. I take magnesium in liquid form. So these are my supplements, and I take vitamin D. I do take vitamin D. This is from Rainbow Acres. It's here in Los Angeles. So I do my vitamin D liquid drops, and I try to get everything in pure form without a whole bunch of stuff mixed in with it. But one of my favorite things, I can tell you during this quarantine, there's 2 things that I have found that has been amazing in my body, and I noticed it right away. And that is this stuff right here, this Volvic Minerals. It's a liquid. You take a capsule. Tastes like water. It's nothing. This stuff is bomb, because it gives me energy. It's helping with the hot flashes. Lord, I sleep good. When I do my workouts, they're very efficient. Or if I just walk around the corner, very efficient. It's really good at balancing your pH. And a lot of you that have written me to talk about hair loss, we found that it's been pH situations. A lot of cases is that our pH is off. If you're acidic, if you eat a lot of sweets, and dairy and gluten, you drink a lot of soda, or you have coffee, you have like wine. I like wine. Sometimes I like coffee too. But it makes you acidic. Orange juice, it makes you acidic. If you're going to drink orange juice, try to get it from Trader Joe's. Get their 100% orange juice with not all bunch of stuff all in it. Did I say that right? Not all a bunch of stuff all in it. But you want to get your purest form of anything in your body. Seriously, y'all, it's super duper important. So, I just want to share with you from the inside out what I do, because hair growth and the hair being, healthy and thick and all these things, It does start from the inside out. A lot of it is the inside out. And what we're looking at is, once we do our hair and it's all cute, you're like, okay, too cute. Meanwhile, you got bald spots up in here, edges are gone. It's like a whole situation. So it's just all so much. And for me, I found that if I work from the inside out, I feel better, and I can kind of cut down what could literally be the issue with hair loss or my hair or whatever I'm going through. Oh, can I show the bottle again to help with the hot flashes? Yes, Michelle. Girl, you said, can I show that big body again? And I was like, I don't know who's on here, but bottle, yes, I I know. It's that whole spell correction. So this is Volvic Minerals, and it's by Earth, Vital Earth. You see that? And I get it at Sprouts. Whole Foods probably has it. You can order it on Amazon. It doesn't cost hardly anything. Let me take that back. It can cost anywhere from $17 to $25, depending on where you get it. But this stuff is excellent for hot flashes, excellent for pH balance. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, it gives you mental clarity. It tells you right on the bottle. It helps your blood sugar levels, but they need to be in normal range. So it regulates it if it's in normal range. It's an alkalize and minerals to sustain the proper body pH. So this is what I take daily, every morning, and I notice a huge difference. And my hot flashes went from me having because I used to count them. Don't ask me why. I used to count at least 15 hot flashes. I took it all the way down to about 2 or 3 a day. Yeah. And usually at night when I'm asleep. So you throw the covers off, you put them back on. You know how it goes. No problem, Michelle. It was funny when I read it though. Yeah, Slauson, the Sprouts on Slauson has it, or you can order on Amazon. But the other thing I want to show you that I started taking, and I took this, I ordered maybe 2 or 3 times. It takes a long time to come, but this stuff is the bomb. Anybody out there who's having issues with your body just regularly going to the bathroom, and I wasn't. I just took it because I like tonics and I like to keep my immune system well. But this stuff right here, baby, if you need to go to the bathroom and you really want to just pump up your immune system really well, Black Purge Tonic. And this is by the blackroot.tonic.com. Black Purge Tonic by blackroot.tonic.com. I started taking this and this is the evening one. So you take a shot. This is all liquid. I really try only the food with liquids, y'all. Really don't try to food so much with pills. I can't. It'll sit right there for 5 hours. But thank you, Carrie. Yes, Volvic Minerals by Vital Earth was the other one. But this stuff here will definitely help your digestive system, clean you out, regulate you. I mean, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you're going. And also just your immune system, your alertness. But this one is harder for me to get. I have to really, really, really try to stay on it, which means you have to have the orders because it takes about a month and a half, 2 months for it to show up because they make it fresh. This one you could buy all day long. Okay. So that's what I've been up to. I'm going to be doing a parasite cleanse because as I shared with you guys a few weeks ago, twice a year, I have a doctor, Dr. Marty, that gives me a kit where I send off my stool sample to a lab and they analyze everything. And then he tells me what's going on in my gut. It's really important for you to know what's happening inside of your body and what's happening in the digestive system because that's what everything sets up that's not supposed to be happening in your body. Your gut. That's where it goes down. That's the little places that everything hides and wreaks havoc. So what Dr. Marty does is I get the kit. It sounds nasty, but trust me, to save your life. And I do my stool sample. I send it in, and then he reads everything. He tells me everything going on. I've had a few friends pass away from pancreatic cancer. I know some clients that have issues with bowels and their colon and things like that. And I've just heard so many people, especially people of color, like go through digestive issues. I know we don't have the best diet sometimes. So it's really important for you to find that out. If you want to know about where to find Dr. Marty, you can send me a message at Ask Felicia Moore, MRE, at Gmail. And my assistant Janine will send you Dr. Marty's information. But I suggest you do it. It's just really important. And it costs about, it's like three to $400 to do. You might find somewhere cheaper. Just make sure it ain't like the homeboy hookup because you don't want nobody up in there like that. But Dr. Marty, hit me at Ask Felicia Moore, More, and I will make sure that you get his information. I told him to stand by. People will be contacting him about that. It's worth it. All right. Where's Angela? Because we got some food to make, and she's going to talk to us about these foods that are actually super duper amazing to eat, and they help grow your hair. I've been eating walnuts. It helps. Angela, you
I'm here, darling. I'm here. Hey,
yay!
everybody.
Come on in.
Hey, yes. Happy Saturday, everybody.
You too. We
I,
can't see you yet, but we can see that beautiful picture that you have up.
oh, you can't hear me?
No, see you. Your camera's still off, but we can hear you.
Okay, so I can see myself. What do I need to do for camera to be on? Do I
Hit
have
the
to?
camera again. Hit the camera button again, and then try it. Just try it. Yo, there she is.
Yes. Woo!
Beautiful.
We got it. We
We
got
in
this.
here. We in
I'm
here. Yep.
so
We in
excited.
here.
Okay, no, this is great. Us in technology sometimes, Felicia, it's okay. But we here. We're here. Hey everybody. Angela Bryan Tyler here from Deliciousness in Your Mouth. Here with my sister and you guys, just enjoying this time and so happy that I'll be able to share some more things with you because we had a ball last time too.
Yeah.
Yes, we had technical difficulties, but we got the information out and we made some great food.
We really.
Okay.
You made some great food. I just sat here and let my mouth water watching. I mean, you know.
Oh, hey, Dana. I love this that I can see people
You can
saying
see
things
them.
too.
I
Yeah,
know.
and it's my first time using this platform too. So everybody, just bear with us on all of this. But I do have so much stuff that I just want to share with you guys.
Can you
And
turn your volume up a little? Let's see if
oh,
you
okay. Let me see.
a
Let
little
me
bit more.
see.
There we go.
Can you? Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. Oh, I'll talk
Perfect.
a little more. I'll talk louder. I can
So
speak
what we
louder too.
what we making today?
Okay, so last time, what we talked about, when we talked about foods and things that grow our hair. So again, revisiting that, we know our hair is mainly protein, built up of protein. Our hair, as you know and have been telling people for years, and why my hair is so nice and thick is because you told me what to do. um, made of protein. We need collagen, biotin, all these wonderful things. So last time, the couple of things, and I am going to refer to notes because I like to. If I'm going to give you some things,
Yeah.
I want it to be correct. So I'm
Yes.
going to look down and look. So last time we shared that coconuts were great. Because they're amazing, and coconut water and coconut milk is so close to mother's milk, like is extremely close to mother's milk. And so you want to get that in your diet. We have eggs and berries and spinach, avocados, sweet potatoes. We hit on all these things, nuts, seeds, fatty fish for those omega 3s. We know about those omega 3s. Those
Yeah.
are good things. So we talked about all of that. We made all these delicious things. If anyone wants those recipes or the recipes that we're doing here, you'll just have to, email me. And you can also follow me at Deliciousness in Your Mouth.
Mhm.
Um, and that's delicious with a nest in your mouth on Instagram. But my email is DIMY. So deliciousness in your mouth. So DIYM
Huh?
dot
Yep.
ABT.
ABT. I'm right. I'm putting it in the comments.
Great. At gmail.com.
Okay.
So it's the acronym for my business, Deliciousness in Your Mouth. So that's DIY. Let's see, DIYM.ABT. Yes.
I did
So
it.
any of the recipes, I will have them all ready for you guys on Monday. So if you want recipes from our last visit and from today, I
Mhm.
definitely get them out to you and let me know if you make them because I love it, to hear because some people are like, oh, I made this for my husband and he loved that. No, I love that. I love knowing that because this is what we're here to do. We're here to share. Where do we go here? Where, what happened?
I can hear you. It's
You
just
can hear
Wi-Fi.
me.
It's
Let
just
me see.
Wi-Fi doing
There
what
we
it do.
go. All
Yep.
right.
Did you get a
I'm back.
phone call?
Okay, I'm back. All right. Yeah, I put it on, I put everything on Do Not Disturb. And of course, folks are like, where are you? Yeah, great. Thank you. Okay. So this is where we are today. So some other things, and I'm so happy that I got to do this because I got to research some more things. So the more I know, the more I get to share. So some other things that grow our hair that help. Um, Seaweed and kelp.
Ooh,
Seaweed is amazing.
I
It's
love it.
amazing for us. Yes, and
But I
you,
like
you like,
salty stuff too. I like salt. So
yeah,
seaweed is
me
a
too.
little.
I know, me too. I love some salt with some spicy, some sugar in there. But you know how you can go back and forth a lot with salt and spicy, and you keep doing that.
Mhm.
Well, what I'm loving and what I've learned about seaweed, um, which is I thought was absolutely amazing. So we got zinc, we have vitamin A and C, and it's that stimulates our hair growth. So if you can have this, and you said you had problems with pills and all those kind of things,
Yeah.
let's eat it. Like so, we can eat it and eat
Heavy.
it good. So selenium, omega threes, there's iodine, and the iodine is huge for our hair growth to stimulate the follicles. Um, Collagen, spirulina. It's great for good hair recovery and can increase what is it called mineralization,
Oh
which can
wow.
lead to thicker hair.
Angie, so anybody, there's a Marla popped on says she can't hear. I don't know if you guys cannot hear, if that's everybody, let us know. But for those of you who are on and you can hear and you like what you're listening to, can you give us some thumbs up, some hand claps, some love,
Something.
something? Yes, give it to us. Thank you, Delina. Hey, Delina. Yeah, give us some love.
There
So,
we go.
okay, keep
Everybody
going.
can
Let's
see.
go. Let's go.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
excited.
Okay, but I wanted to show you guys some stuff. So we know I will get into the recipes and stuff. So we got our nori. This is what we're used to seeing, right? We're used to seeing that. That's a seaweed, and we also have kelp, and kelp, and you'll see it as kelp or kombu,
Oh, yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
it looks like this, really hard.
Oh,
And you just put this, if you want to make seed soup base with this, when you're a
yeah.
vegetarian, it's really good. You can get all of these things in any Asian grocery store. If you're going to a Korean, Japanese grocery store, Chinese grocery store, they're going to have these. And actually,
Okay,
now
so I
they're
got
starting.
questions. I got questions. Hold on, hold on.
Yes, yes,
So
go
the
on with it.
kelp, so what did you say the kelp gives? It gives the iodine and what else?
Okay, so let me get this. Give me 1 second, cause it's such good. So it's rich in iodine. It strengthens hair and scalp. It's high in antioxidants.
Ooh,
It has carotenoids,
thank
carotenoids and flavonoids,
you.
magnesium
Okay.
and zinc. Good stuff. It lowers inflammation. That's what's really great.
That's what
And
we
so,
all
well,
need.
yeah,
I
lowering
don't think
inflammation
people
in our
know.
bodies.
I don't think people understand what causes inflammation. I don't think people know what inflammation is. So I think one of my other lives should be someone, a doctor, who could explain about inflammation because a lot of us have it and don't know we have
Yeah,
inflammation. It doesn't even have anything to do with weight or anything.
nothing. And we can have that in our bodies from also from the foods that we eat. You
Yeah.
know, it's in there. We're wondering, like, why am I so bloated and why do my joints hurt and stuff?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's inflammation
Yeah.
in there from what we're putting in our bodies. So sea kelp really helps with that. Oh, this is great.
Thanks for the
It
hearts
might.
and love, you guys. Thank you.
And so it's saying it might it has alginate, so it stops the gut from absorbing fats, which is wonderful, of
Yeah.
course. If you can take this and, because we like to eat. So if you're going to eat something that stops, your gut from absorbing a lot of fat is wonderful. And it
Wait, back up
regulates,
on that. You need to say it again for the people in the back. Did you
okay,
say
you
absorb
know,
fat?
take some
Gut
kelp,
fat?
look it up,
What?
look it up, because all you're going to do is put this in some water, because it's really hard. So you're
Yeah.
going to put that in some water, and you're going to have a soup stock from
So you
this,
don't
right?
just you don't walk around just chewing on
No,
it.
you don't. I mean, you can, but
That might be
I
nasty.
wouldn't recommend it. So, I'm just thinking it's a great thing. So, I just want you guys, if you use this, you're gonna put it in water, make your soup base, take it out, and one of the other things that I thought was really important that it did regulates thyroid. And I know
Oh,
because a
wow.
lot of folks have problems with thyroid, and
Okay,
that's what
tell me the name.
can
I'm
weigh
gonna
on you.
put it in the chat because
There we
somebody
go.
asked me what's the name.
Helps to regulate your thyroid.
Let me see the
This is
name.
and this is kelp.
That's the sea kelp, dried
Sea
kelp,
kelp,
y'all.
sea kelp,
Dried kelp.
dried kelp, and you'll see it. Like I said, I don't know what it says up there, and
I
but I
don't
got
either. I'm
this
not even gonna
from
try.
the Korean store. If you are in Los Angeles, I go to these big Korean supermarkets on like Wilshire, Koreatown, but Wilshire and like Fifth. There's one
Yeah,
called I think it's California Mart, something like that, or
yeah.
yeah, California, something
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
Really, really good. Okay, so since we are there, what I thought I would then share with you guys.
Thanks, Dana. Ooh, we
This
got
is what
food
we're
now.
doing over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is what we're doing. So, I was thinking, you know what, how to get some good seaweed in our diets. Now, I love sushi.
I
I
do
love
too.
sushi.
Yeah.
Okay. I love a lot of Asian food, and usually that's what I'm cooking. That's what I'm sharing with people, and I'm making it friendly so that you can do it at home, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, the California market. Thank you, Dana Lane. All right. So, here we go. You can get this at the store. This is nori. I'm going to show you what this is right here. That's when that seaweed that you get to roll. So this is what we're gonna make. We're gonna make some hand roll right here. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, really, really good stuff. So let's make that.
Let's make
Um,
that.
let's make that. Okay, so what I got here, I wanted to, you can see that, right? Everybody
Yep.
can see that.
Mhm.
Okay, so what I got here, some great omega-3s. This is some salmon, and I cooked this salmon. And hey, it's our roll, it's my roll. I'm gonna make what I want to put in it. So you make what you want to put in it. So this is some salmon that I sauteed and put some seasonings on it. We also got some mushrooms. So we got some sauteed shiitake and oyster mushrooms.
Mm.
Again, all these things work really well for our hair.
Okay.
Okay, so when it comes to the mushrooms, let me give you this. Mushrooms, great source of vitamins. If you don't, some people love them, some people don't, but
Yeah.
they are really, really great for us. They have two in particular, uh, reishi, and the reason I bring this up is because you talked about alopecia. The
Mhm.
two mushrooms that are really known to uh, help with alopecia, reishi mushrooms and lion's mane. Now, I take
Oh,
lion's mane. I take lion's mane because lion's mane is really great for memory and nerve support.
let
So,
me see.
let me
Lion's
see.
mane.
I'm trying to get that lion's
Who
mane.
makes that one?
This one is from Host Defense Mushroom.
Is that the one you like?
This is the
That
one I
company?
like, and this is what I take. I
Is
hope
it
you can see.
HOS?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I see it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Host, yes, Host.
Host
So
defense and it's
Host
lion's
Defense,
mane.
and so good. You can get it on Amazon. And reishi mushrooms. there are these red mushrooms that grow on the side of trees. You can get that from Amazon in a dried pack as well. But
Okay.
the combination of them, um, usually Japanese use them also to help with certain cancers because these are medicinal mushrooms. Okay,
Wait,
so they
so the
help with
lion's
certain.
mane is a mushroom?
It's a mushroom.
I've
Lion's mane is
always
a
seen it in
mushroom.
powder in a pill. I didn't know, or
So
a
yeah, you
tea.
can.
I've
Well,
always seen
all
it
of
in
it is
tea.
dried. That's all they did was dry the mushrooms and
Okay.
put it into a powder. You can make
Okay.
anything into a powder to put in a pill.
What does it look
That'll
like?
be, huh, baby?
What does it look like? Is that what it looks like?
Oh,
Cooked?
oh no, the mushroom. I
Yeah.
mean,
The lion's mane?
lion's mane. No, these are just regular pills.
Okay.
With
Okay. Got it.
capsules with it inside, or you can just buy the powder as well. But
Mhm.
really, really, really good for us. But the thing that I really, as I was looking for things for alopecia and everything, um, oh, she drinks. I love this with. She drinks
Yeah. The one that
coffee with
says she
chaga
drinks
and
coffee with chaga
lion's
and
mane.
lion's mane
Yeah,
mushroom.
it's really, really good for you. And so those combination, they also the Chinese doctors also use it to prevent balding and
Hmm.
improve blood circulation to your scalp. So
Okay.
there's so many different things for the reishi mushrooms and the lion's mane. So if you want to
Great.
get into that. So again,
You
we're
don't
gonna
have
have
everybody
Felicia.
crushing up mushrooms and putting it on their scalp.
Look,
You'll be running
I
around
didn't
smelling
say
like
that.
mushrooms.
I didn't say that. I said
You'll be smelling like
don't put on your
mushrooms. You
scalp.
see this
It's really,
rainbow?
yes.
How about this rainbow situation
I
happening in my
love
living room?
that. You better go, and it's
It's kind of
perfect, like
cool,
right in your
right?
eyes. That's go. See, that's nothing but that spirit going. Oh yes, I love it. So, okay, so what we have going on here. So what I prepared first, we're gonna start because I love sauces and relishes and things like that. So we're gonna look into some mango because
Okay,
mangoes
good.
are absolutely amazing for our hair as well. So
Yeah.
so we're gonna make a little mango salsa to go in with our sushi wrap. So
Okay,
mangoes.
wait. You said mangoes are good for us. Why?
Why? That's what I was coming to. So mangoes, they're wonderful for us because they have vitamin B6, C, and A. They have silica, which strengthens and promotes hair growth.
Ooh,
Yes.
okay.
And so like two medium slices of mangoes, you can get it in, get your portion of what mangoes give to you. So I was like, now I love mangoes. So I'm going, oh, you ain't said but a word. Let's make something.
Look,
Okay.
it was the
So
hair growth part for me. So
hey,
you say
I'm
something,
like, it's
the
dope.
hair growth, I'm like, all right.
Exactly. So for the mango salsa that we're gonna start with, I like putting things together so you can kind of see them here real
Yeah,
quick.
that looks great.
So we have what we have in here. We have our mangoes that's down in there. We also have jalapenos. And again, all of the recipes, just if you would email me, I'm going to send you everything. So this is mangoes, jalapenos. We have red peppers. And we also have some red tomatoes and some cilantro
Mm.
and cumin and a tiny bit of olive oil. And so I'm going to mix that together super quick because that's gonna be our little relish we got here. Hoping you can see everything there. I'm just putting the lime, squeezing that in there, and
We
then
used
we
to have
gonna
a
mix this
song.
up.
Do you remember that song we used to sing? I don't know if you guys did that in New York, but we used to sing this song. You put the lime in the coconut and
Coconut
put it all
and
up. You
stir
remember
it all
that?
up. Look, yeah, I don't know if it's age thing or anything, but yeah, we would sing that too.
We would
So,
sing that.
uh-huh. So we got ourselves a little bit of a mango, just like a little mango salsa here.
That looks
And I'm
delicious.
telling you, this is so good. I specifically chose salmon to go with it because it's so good with seafood. Making you can put this
Oh,
with
mangoes and
tacos.
salmon work well together.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes,
I don't think
yes,
I'm
yes,
cooking
and
up with
yes.
mangoes because mango, I guess, like if you have a bit of a sweet tooth, it would provide you with that in a
Yeah,
natural way, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I probably
Exactly.
should cook more with mangoes. I don't know why.
Yeah. And so here we go. We're gonna take what I did because usually this comes like in one big old piece. So I
Yeah.
cut it in half so we can get our cone shape. And what I'm using here is brown rice instead of white rice. So you can use brown rice, you can use cauliflower. Again, this is a way, just a different way of introducing the kelp and into your life.
Okay, but hold
Seaweed
on.
into your life.
Wait a minute. Did you make the brown white rice into a ball first to make it easier?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
because it was easy, for this, but it's so much easier because this could be really sticky. So I just made it into a ball first so then I can spread it quickly.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So we're here and I'm holding it like this, and I'm not the best at this, but hey, it's all right. All I'm doing is I'm spreading this out. I'm spreading the rice on there, and you're kind of gonna do it in a diagonal or what they would say is a diamond shape. So
Okay.
you're gonna put this out like this. I may add, well, I don't know. I don't want that much rice in there, so I'm putting it in like this. Then I'm gonna start throwing some other good stuff in there. Well,
Mm-hmm.
first thing I want to do is I'm gonna take a little bit of wasabi because I like my heat up in there, and I'm gonna rub it
Ooh,
on
yeah,
there.
that was
I'm a
probably
sushi
serious.
master. What? No, not. Um,
That
not.
wasabi is something.
So here we go. We got some cucumbers. This is so good too because you can get your vegetables in. I'm taking a little bit of carrot, putting that in there. Then of course avocados.
Oh,
These are amazing. So we're gonna throw some avocado in there. Last thing, I'm gonna get my big old piece of salmon. I don't care. I don't care. Let me know. Let me get a
Tabitha
small.
Brown said that's your business.
If that's your oh, you know what? I love her. I love her. She's another chef, and she is amazing. Um, and she's like, because that's my business. Um, now, if you were a vegetarian, you don't care for any salmon. That's why I have all these beautiful mushrooms in there. But I want everything. So
So
I'll
Dana
total.
said, how did you cut up those carrots so small and skinny?
Oh, these ones I just got like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I
Oh,
just bought them shredded. But normally I would chop them up, but I didn't like the carrot that I had in the fridge, so I went with these. So,
okay.
and they do the job. You know what I mean? They do the job. The cucumber I did cut up, and
Okay.
so I'm gonna add a little bit of my shiitake mushroom, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of I'll get a little tiny, because I love oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms are like meat.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to put a tiny bit of our salsa in there. I,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I ain't playing with this, okay? We stuffing this. We stuffing
Dump
it.
it up.
And all I'm going to do is take this and we're going to roll it over. Y'all can see that. I'm just rolling this over and it's going to go into its beautiful cone shape.
Okay.
It's gonna go into its
Oh,
beautiful. You see this? And the way you get
see.
this to
Mm-hmm.
stick is I'm gonna take a little piece of this rice here and I'm gonna squish it together because it acts like glue and
Yeah.
it goes right on there and then it'll stay there. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah. So that's how they do it.
I
Now,
didn't
to
know.
finish this off, to finish this off, I love a little bit of this balsamic glaze and
Ooh.
we just threw that up on there and we're gonna make it pretty. We put a little bit of sesame seed up on there, making it nice and pretty
Wow.
for the people. And again, everything that you're putting in here is great for your body. You notice that, and I'm not even using soy sauce to to dip this in. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. But
Yep.
I'm using a balsamic glaze. Why? Because this all goes together. The salmon, the mango,
I like
everything
it.
is going to be so good. Okay, y'all hear me?
It
So you know
looks
what we got to do
delicious.
now. We got to try it. We got to try some
Ah,
food
here we go.
just once.
Gonna make
Okay.
me
Mm,
jealous. Ah,
mm,
ah,
mm, mm. See.
oh my God. Yeah, so now everybody's hungry. Now we're all
I'm
like,
telling you,
oh God.
when
Okay.
you try this, the little hints of mango in there, because it's just a little bit of sweetness and the heat, that's some good times, y'all.
Maria
Okay.
said, mail her some.
Okay.
Maria said, so hungry. What
Okay.
is happening?
I'm
So
telling
I
you,
just wanted to
it's
tell
so
the
good.
people on Instagram, we are live on Run the World today. It's runtheworld.com today. I'm in room 32371. Please come over here and join us. You can find us on
Mm,
askfelicia.com if you want to come into the room, askfelicia.com. I'm about to cut off.
mm.
I'm
What?
about to cut off. I'm about to cut off. What is this thing called? IG.
Instagram?
Yeah, I'm about to cut off Instagram. So anybody on Instagram, come join us. Go to askfelicia.com to register and join us because we're going to make some more. She's
Mm-hmm.
not done yet. She's making more
Oh
stuff.
no, we coming.
So,
I'm
so come on
keep
over
going.
here
I'm
to
gonna
give
keep
me a
going.
step
So
into it. All right.
definitely, you want to try. I mean, I don't eat before I do this because I know this is all gonna be my lunch, and it's
Wow.
so good. But I really want you
Good.
guys to try that.
Yep.
Such good things. Okay, so
Yeah.
now
So
we're
come
gonna
over
move
to
over.
askfelicia.com and we
I'm
will
gonna
see
put this
you
over
shortly.
here. We're gonna keep going. All right, I'm coming back
Let's go.
now. So next up, let's move us all down here. So now, what I found also, first of all, it's gotten cold out here, and that's
Yeah.
really annoying. But
Maria has a question. Maria
yes.
wants to know what foods help improve hair dryness. I gotta say, it's grapeseed oil, the salmon she spoke about, walnuts, nuts.
Mhm,
Those are the things
mhm.
that help build the keratin, the protein, and that sebum that comes up from the scalp. I think when your scalp is dry, it's because you probably have a little bit too much acid in the body. You can also have too much alkaline sometimes. So it's really about the pH balance. It's not just a word. It's really a thing. So try, Maria, if you can, to get you some nuts and some protein in your system, in your diet. Okay, keep going. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, because I want to get to these next two. Now, like I said, it's been cold here, and so I was thinking, also, what can I have? I love soups, and normally I make this. If you love, I love Thai food, so I usually make a Thai coconut milk soup, the one that you get at the restaurant. And I
Yeah.
said, but you know what? I said there's something else because we did the coconut yogurt last week, so this time I wanted to talk about bone broth. Bone broth is extremely great for us because bone broth, when you boil bones, whether they're beef bones or even chicken bones together, they're going to release collagen. And again, that's beautiful. That's great for our skin. It's great for our hair. So, and bone broth has magnesium, potassium, calcium, and it strengthens our hair and our nails, and it keeps skin elastic. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
keep skin elastic, um, and firm. And it when the bones are boiled, they're going to release all that gelatin and collagen,
Okay.
and it's easily absorbed by us.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, so what if you're a vegetarian and things like that? That's where you can get those things from the kombu, from
Yeah.
the kelp. So that's why I wanted both of those things in there because not everybody, eats beef and everything. But this is so great for you. So if you are looking for bone broth, if you go into Costco, they
Mm-hmm.
have bone broth. So they have and I'll open the packs. But this is beef and this is chicken.
Is that
And
okay?
yeah, so this is so if you
Oh,
go
they
to
have it in
Costco,
the powder, right? Is that a
yeah.
powder?
So I'm gonna open these
I've
up and
only
show
seen
you.
it in like a carton at Trader Joe's is where I've seen
Yeah.
it. And
So
Maria
if you
and
can't,
Andrea, I see your question.
sometimes,
Hold on, Angie. I'm sorry. Maria and Andrea, I see your questions. I'm definitely going to address your questions about your dry scalp. Okay, go ahead, Angie. Sorry.
okay, no, it's okay. So so the bone broth, you can either make it yourself, which is boiling the bones and doing things like that, or you can also get it. I love that they just freeze dry these, and they come in these little packets.
Okay.
You know, and you can drink this straight, which is great. Oh my God, it's so good just to
Really?
just drink like tea. Yeah,
That's the one
you
I
can,
had.
because it tastes almost like you're drinking
Dirty
the
water.
broth from chicken soup, huh?
Tastes like dirty water, girl.
Now look, this is why I get certain brands because I make them taste great. You put the bone broth in there and you season it a little bit, you
Okay.
know. And that's what I do. I always
Okay.
season, you know,
Now
even if
I'm
I'm
gonna
drinking
ask
it
you.
straight, huh?
I like what you're saying, but I gotta ask you, what is the sodium count of that? Because we some people got high blood pressure, so we gotta consider.
So, and looking at these because this is organic, and what I love, this is about 4 milligrams, but
Okay.
400, not 4 milligrams, 400.
Oh,
But this is
400.
what I do with it.
Okay.
Yeah. But let me tell you what we're going to do with it.
Cut it with some
So
water.
it might be 400 in this, but what we're going to make, does everyone like pho? You know, the big bowl of soup
Ooh, yeah,
that you make, that you get at the Vietnamese restaurant.
yeah.
So that's what I decided to make with this. And so if you're going to use something like that and you're putting it in, like adding more water to it and everything for a big bowl of soup, that's not bad. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, because you're
Because
breaking it up. Yeah,
you're breaking it up, you're making
I can
more.
see that.
So
Hmm.
here we go. Over here, we got our stuff for some pho. So normally with pho, you're going to have, you're boiling it. So I wanted to, you're boiling the bones, how they make it. And
Okay.
so I wanted to make sure that I still had the taste, the kind of the authentic taste of it.
Yeah.
So these are the spices that I use. Basically, I just toasted these spices and then put them, and poured the water with the broth over it, and then let that seep in together. So these are star anise, and it's so beautiful. Nature provides us with all these great things. Star anise. This is cardamom seeds. I'm just showing you this real quick. This
Okay.
is cinnamon stick and some cumin seeds and some cloves. And this is
Okay.
rock sugar. Okay, and that's
So
just
that's
like it
rock
balances the
sugar.
flavor,
Did
huh?
you say rock sugar?
Rock sugar, yeah. So you
Oh,
would get this at usually Asian grocery stores, and basically it's just a little bit of sugar with water, and it crystallizes like this.
okay.
But that's what they put in it, and it's to when you're cooking, it mellows out the flavor. So you would balance with a tiny bit of sugar, but all of these you're toasting those, and you're browning, like you kind of char an onion.
Mm-hmm.
You char it, and then put it all in a pot and let this simmer. It is delicious. So this is what we're gonna do. So we got ourselves some rice noodles here. These
I
thin little
love
noodles
rice
here.
noodles.
That's what's going for. Now,
Now,
if you
are
don't,
those the ones? Though they're kind of stiff, right? They come in that
yeah,
package,
they
and
come in
then
a
when you cook
package.
them, they make a
Actually,
lot.
this is how they come. And I'm
Oh, okay.
literally gonna do this in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna throw this in. All you do, throw this in the water and take it
Mhm.
out of the water, and then put it in your
Okay.
bowl. So
Okay.
that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to bring it right back over here. So I'm
Okay.
throw
And
it in
while
the
you do
water.
that, there was a question, Andrea and Marla. Okay, so Marla, I'm calling Maria. Girl, I need to put on my glasses. Okay. Well, Marla says that she has sodium buildup on the scalp. So that is normal. That
Ah,
comes from sweating if you work out a lot. That comes, but what it does is it will dry your scalp out and it will break your hair off. So you should definitely make sure that when you shampoo your hair, you actually get the shampoo on the scalp first before actually hitting the hair. I like to put the shampoo on my scalp dry. I dilute it with a little bit of water. I put it directly on the scalp, massage it in, then go add a little water, move my head away, massage it some more, dump it under the water a little bit, massage some more, and then rinse it out. But that sodium buildup comes from sweat, so that's why you have that. And Andrea, so you do eat nuts, and your hair is still very dry. What else should you consider? If your scalp is dry and it's not just dandruff, then you can use an oil. You can get you some jojoba oil, olive oil, almond oil, different things like that. But if it's dandruff, that usually is a diet. Usually it's diet if it's dandruff. It's too much dairy or wheat gluten or something that's just offsetting your pH. So that's all. Or we could talk later. Might want to make sure you don't have like eczema or anything. There could be so many reasons for dry scalp, but we could talk about it. Oh, wait,
So,
here we go. You
okay.
came up with a meal here. Let's get into
Okay,
it.
so we're gonna start the fall off usually with this. Yes, this is raw. What I wanted in the fall was, because remember, to grow your hair, proteins,
Mhm.
help. But in fall, usually if they're gonna put beef, it's very, very, very thinly sliced, right? So that's
Yeah.
why this is here, very, very thinly sliced. So when the hot broth hits it, it cooks it automatically.
Ooh,
Shrimp I cooked already, and I love duck. So this is smoked duck, and this is already cooked. It's,
dang.
oh my God, it's so good. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go get my broth. So what I did here, so this is the broth. It's dark, but this is all the bone broth with
Mhm.
all of those spices that have the cinnamon, makes this a little
Oh,
darker, and it's so
okay.
good. So all I'm gonna do is I'm putting this over everything. And now this heat, you'll notice that the meat is changing color almost
Yeah.
immediately.
Yes.
Almost immediately.
But the
And
duck was
and
cooked
this is the
already.
beef.
The
This
duck
is
was
one of
cooked.
the beef ones.
You said the duck was already cooked. The
The
smoked duck.
duck is already cooked. The
Okay.
duck is smoked. It's already cooked. The
Okay.
shrimp, I partially. Anytime I'm doing something like this, I
Mhm.
kind of partially cook the shrimp, because normally they kind of parboil it a little bit. But I
Mhm.
like my shrimp seasoned, so I partially cook that. Now this is going to, again, the meat's turning color. Why? Because it's cooking.
Yeah.
That's why you make this really hot. When you go to the store, when you go to get your pho, usually it's super super hot. Why? Because it's got to cook the meat. Okay.
I thought they was just trying to burn my lips. I was like, why does it got to be this hot? And even with
So
ramen, I love ramen, but we get it spicy and it's so hot. We have to eat it with like goggles on.
I'm telling you, and because what they're doing, they're also like What's beautiful is having all of these. This is why I have all of these. What we're going to add to this is all the fresh vegetables and everything, and this helps cook them up a little bit. So
Okay.
one thing I love about Asian food, it's about eating the vegetables at their best, their highest potential.
Okay.
So we can keep vitamins and everything in there. So what I'm also going to put in there, I'm going to put some Thai basil in there, which is wonderful. One of my favorite things on the planet is some Thai basil. We're also going to add some sprouts, something
Yeah.
else that's awesome, because that's going to give you a little crunch in there.
Wow.
Then we're going to have, and this is just some white onions, because this gives that sharpness. Normally, I love red onions in everything, but in this soup, they serve it because it gives a sharpness to it. And we got to put some heat in there. I'm gonna put my little red jalapenos in there, followed red and green jalapenos, followed with some cilantro,
Wow.
and
Karina
my
said
soup.
pho is her happy food.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm
fun.
telling you.
Mhm.
And now that it's gotten so cold, come on, get into
Yeah.
do some different soups. Help
Andrea,
yourself.
right? So, Andrea, I'm going to answer her really quickly. It
Uh-huh.
could definitely be age, or if you're on any kind of medication, if you have like a blood pressure or thyroid medication or any kind of medication will dry you out. Age, hormones, always. definitely could try you out. There's so many reasons. So many reasons,
Yes.
Andrea. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's
It's
get
okay.
it.
I'm just squeezing some lime over it
You
because
know you gotta
lime,
eat some and make the sound and make us
you
all
know,
nervous.
you know that's coming. You know it's coming, right? I done gave my meat a little time to cook, and I'm gonna show it to you as I eat. But this is what we got going on here, y'all. You
Wow.
know, this our little file bowl,
That
okay? With
looks
your
incredible.
bone broth. And so you can use chicken, you can do whatever you like, but this is what we were doing today. So
Wow. Okay. Get
you
into
know what's
it.
happening. You know what's happening. So here we go. First, I want to show you guys the meat. Now remember, it was that bright red.
Dorina
And
said it
now,
looks better than the restaurant.
do you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's cooked.
You know, it's cooked, fully cooked. And so Trader Joe's sells beef already sliced thinly. All the
Oh,
Asian grocery stores usually sell that too. Or when I make this, sometimes I just get like a steak, a nice steak, and I make it. I just let it sit in the freezer for a couple of minutes so it can stay
yeah.
hard, and then I slice it really, really thin.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
all this is super, super thin. And it's so, so good for you. So first of all, yeah,
We're
I'm
so
happy about this.
bomb.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a
Marla said
minute.
you put your foot in that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, I did. This is something else I love adding to it. So this is just hoisin. It's like a Asian barbecue sauce mixed. Um, it's yeah, hoisin sauce with the Thai chili pepper sauce,
Hmm.
kind of like sriracha, but it's
Hmm.
Thai chili. And again, they serve this at the restaurant, and I'm just showing y'all how to eat this and enjoy it.
My
Cause
stomach is straight up growling right now. This is so
look
terrible.
at I'm like, and it's so
Michelle,
good because it's
Michelle
gonna
wants
add a
to
little
know.
heat and a little sweetness.
Michelle wants to know what she could substitute for the beef. She
Oh,
said, "Will chicken be bomb as well?"
oh yeah. If you're doing any proteins, and again, if you're a vegetarian, I suggest oyster mushrooms because they are like meat. You know, they're
Mhm.
so good. But if your chicken is great, I just chose these things. Shrimps, of course, wonderful. Scallops. If I could have found the ones that I wanted, I would have had some scallops in here. But right now, first thing I
Okay.
want to taste, first thing I'm gonna taste is this beautiful broth. So you see
Hmm.
that? Mm. Oh, guys. Guys,
Oh,
ah,
I'm sad. Don't
mm.
do it. Don't do
Okay, that
it.
broth is everything. It is
Oh,
everything.
it
I'm
looks
telling you.
great.
Oh my God, have a good broth. Oh,
Let me tell
it's
you the best
beautiful.
thing you can do is cook your own food and make sounds like
I'm
love it.
sorry.
That is huge.
Hey, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna like this with me. I'm telling you, this is great.
That is
Okay, it is
awesome.
delicious.
Looks
I
good.
love a good soup, man. I love a good soup. So we gotta taste everything in
Good.
here. So I'm getting it, y'all. Mm,
Everybody is commenting on how
mm.
amazing
Oh
this
my
is.
God. Okay, y'all.
So this is really good for like protein. I think this
Mhm.
is really good for the keratin in the hair. Um,
Exactly.
the what we talked about a little bit,
Collagen.
amino acids and stuff earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like this way of eating, it's not unhealthy. You know what I mean? Like you can see what's in
Mm-hmm.
the food. It's a few things.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a whole bunch of like corn syrup and sugar
Mm-mm.
and processed.
None of that. Mm-mm.
And what's crazy is you cook this right in front of us
Oh
online.
yeah. That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying. In two
The only
seconds.
thing you know what it is for a lot of people. I think it's the cutting up of like onions and
Mm.
cilantro. But what I found is if I do it once, I just cut it up and put it in bags, and in that way, I can take
Exactly.
it out the bags and just
Exactly.
go ahead and cook my food without having to think about the. Oh yeah, get it in, girl.
Mm-hmm. I
Get
know. I'm like,
it
just
in.
keep talking so I can keep eating. Okay.
Uh,
All
Wait,
right.
Michelle wants to know when she can get that basil. I've seen that basil at Trader Joe's.
Oh, well, you know what? This particular basil is Thai basil. It's
Oh,
different.
it's
You
not.
see the size of this, the leaves, and it also they have like a purpleness to them. Some of them.
Okay.
Um, I go to the Thai grocery stores. If you go to Asian grocery stores, like, because there's different type of basils. You know, you have Italian
Okay.
basil, but this is particularly Thai basil. It has a specific type of taste that I like. You know, and usually that's what they're serving with this. You know, so
Okay.
guys, I'm gonna have so much food to eat. I'm so happy. Okay, so all right, so we got another thing. I got one more
You
for
got
you.
one more? Okay, that's
I got
great. And
one
while
more.
you do that,
Yes,
I did see a question
yes. While
that
you're
I
doing
need
that,
to.
okay.
Okay, so Valerie, if you're still on, you said you have evidence of GERD and you have to change your diet. You're not sure if there are any recommendations, but wanted to ask. I don't know if we have those recommendations today. I don't know if Chef knows that right now, but we can definitely find out
Exactly.
for that specific situation. I'm going to pray that you do not have that. But if you do feel you have that, uh, I think beef is off the list. I believe with that, and even pork. Yeah, I believe that those things are off the list. But I'm going to check further into that for you, Valerie, and we'll see what's going on there. What you
Okay.
got? What's
All
your
right.
last
So,
meal? You gonna make us crazy with?
well, the next thing that I wanted to make. So I said Thai basil a little spicier. Yes, Dorina, I'm looking at her comment. It does. It have just a little bit of a kick. It's so good. So the
Judith
next
asked
thing.
you. Judith is asking you, what's the trick to keeping the basil fresh and from not going bad within 2 days?
Well, sometimes at least I know when for me, I'll put certain things in water like cilantro. I'll actually put the stems in some water, like sit it in a glass in the
Oh,
fridge with a little bit of water in it, and put a bag over it. I know it seems like a
sure.
lot, but the
No,
bag
I'm
that they
right.
come from the store, the bag that you put you're putting your herbs in, the little plastic bag. So I take a little cup, I put just a little bit of water, sit the stems in it, put the bag around it. It's kind of like the greenhouse effect. So it's there. It'll make your cilantro last a long time. Same for basil also, because you don't want to bruise it. That's another thing. Just keep it to the side. If you put the basil in a bag, make sure there's holes in it so it could breathe, But the tip
Okay.
for, that,
Somebody told me to wet a little paper towel and put
and
it
put
on
on
it,
there.
and then
And
put it in the bag, and that would
you
keep
would
it
put it in
fresh.
the bag. Keeps it fresh,
Okay.
because again, they're fresh herbs, so they like water, they want moisture,
Yep.
you're
Yep.
your friend. So at least that's what I do. But I'm gonna look into more of that because I'm finding, so I mean I cook a lot, but the first thing, wait, this is within two, oh, okay. What I'm finding, I'm like, okay, I want this to last a lot longer, so I'm just looking for better ways. And sometimes, some, like if I'm making compound butter, I'm chopping that up, putting the butter in there, and then sticking it in the freezer, so then it's in a cube and it comes out, nice still.
Yeah.
But that's usually kind of what we're doing. So what we're doing now, we're revisiting one of them. One of the next thing that I wanted to do was, because people really loved the stuffed sweet potato that we did last time, because we had
Mm-hmm.
that chipotle, the beans and all
Oh,
that we stuffed into the sweet potato. It was, yeah, makes
we
for
can
a
ready to do
great meal.
that?
Huh?
Are we getting ready to do that again?
So no, this is what
Oh,
we're going to do. So we're revisiting, and the reason, sweet potatoes, amazing, beta carotene, all these things that are amazing for our hair. Okay, sweet potatoes, it's superfood, super food. And so, if you don't always have to eat rice or starches. So what I wanted to do, or that particular type of starch, we're gonna make some noodles. We're gonna make some garlic noodles, garlic shrimp noodles is
garlic
what we're
shrimp
going to do.
noodle.
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
And then
Okay.
Carrie, I see you. You wanted to know what was the name of the minerals that I take. Okay, so this is not, this black purge tonic is not necessarily minerals. These are teas and herbs that they created tinctures with, and you can get it at blackroottonic.com. So this is the one that is basically like a bunch of different herbs and teas that they train make tinctures with for your digestive system and your immune system. So that I hope I answered that question for you, Carrie. All right, let's get
Okay,
into
so
these
this is the
garlic
last thing that we're
noodles.
gonna cook, and this is gonna take a minute, but
Wait,
it's
did
so
you
delicious.
just do this
I
in
just
front of
wanted
us?
you to see. This is these are spiralized. This is a sweet potato. I just peeled it, and
Oh,
then I have a spiralizer. I'm showing it to you, and I'm gonna tell you if you don't have a spiralizer, you don't, you can still do this in just a different way.
how does it
This is a
work?
so usually if I'm doing it, let me see. I give me one moment.
Firelizer.
Look,
You
but
got
it's a
some
spiralizer,
things.
and it's on Amazon. You know, something simple. I'm just cutting the sweet potato in half. But basically, you can see that. All
Yeah.
I'm doing, there's a little thing here. I'm sticking the sweet potato on that, putting this thing here, and it's just plastic. It's
Okay.
plastic. It has feet that suction cups. And look, let me make sure you guys can see everything. Now I'm right-handed, but I'm doing it the other way. Look, I got to do it the
Yeah.
other way.
Okay.
I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, why in the heck I
No
got to put it
problem.
back
I
on
just
that
want to see
side?
the spiralizing of it happen.
I know. So 1 second, I'm gonna make
It's
sure
all good.
everything. You can see it,
Yeah,
right?
it's fine.
Okay. So, all right. So all it is, I'll turn it around, but I'm literally doing that, and it's coming. I'm gonna turn it back around so you can see how it comes out this way. I'm gonna
Wow.
try and do it with my left hand, so you can see
Spiralizer.
that.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, look, I'm doing it all wrong. I can't do it
There's
like you,
that, but I
Felicia,
get it.
but it comes out like that.
I
Okay,
see it.
all right. So,
Naya, you want to know what vitamins do I recommend to take for healthy hair? Oh, Naya, we talked about it early, long time ago, like an hour ago. I will show it again. And also, this is being recorded. It should be on askfelicia.com under previous webinars. Give me a couple of days. So, okay, Angie, you
all
keep
right.
going. Naya,
And I'm moving us over. So now, if you don't have a spiralizer,
let's see.
what's great is all you have to do. You see my setup in here because we coming over to the stove. We're gonna do this pasta quick. Um, so because I also want to
Okay.
share with you guys things that you can make pretty quickly. So if you don't have a spiralizer, all you're going to do is these right here. I did flat, so they're almost like the flat noodles. Oh,
I'm just showing Naya
oh,
to
okay.
put up for the hair while you do your thing. I'm just showing
hmm
her so she can be in the loop with us. Okay, Naya, I think I got you. I got you. Okay.
So
And,
if you do not have a spiralizer, you can make like flat. You make your sweet potatoes like into flat
okay.
noodles, and
Mm-hmm.
so all you're going to do is use a potato peeler and do it thinly, and so they come out nice and thin, just
Mm-hmm.
like this, and then you throw them in the pan
Okay.
and saute them. Real, I cut these ones so that they could be a little longer. Like I got a longer sweet potato,
Like a
bigger
fettuccine,
size.
like a lasagna kind of or fettuccine
Exactly.
kind of
And
noodle.
so
Okay.
you
Okay.
can cut these, a little thinner, and that's all I did with these. Awesome, But again, instead of pasta, use the sweet potato. Use the sweet potato for all of its goodness, okay? Because I mean,
What's
there's,
the goodness of it? Do you remember
okay.
like
So
what you had
yes,
told us?
I have it. I have it.
Yes.
Like,
You told us the other day about that goodness.
I'm
And
like,
I know
I'm
that I
gonna
eat a
give
lot
it
of
to
sweet
you.
potatoes. I
I'm
like
gonna give
the
it to you
purple.
right now.
I like the
So,
purple sweet
oh
potatoes
my
too,
gosh, those
guys.
are so good. And every time you mention the purple sweet potato, we gotta remember to eat the rainbow. All the colors of vegetables, and I love saying that, like eat the rainbow. Look at vegetables you maybe haven't tried before. That's why I hang out in a lot of Asian grocery stores because there's stuff I haven't seen before or I haven't utilized before. But purple yams with the purple flesh, amazing for us.
Yes.
Again, Great. It converts. Okay, so sweet potatoes, great source of beta carotene. It converts this compound into vitamin A, which is linked to good hair. Not good hair, but good hair health. That's what I wanted to say. Good hair health. Um, uh, Also, if you have, it has a production of sebum, which is also something that helps keep your hair healthy. So that vitamin A translates to sebum, which keeps the hair healthy. Okay. Now, and also vitamin A kind of speeds up the growth of hair, and these are all like studies that have been done, on these,
Good.
they're all studies that have been done. And
That helps
also,
Naya because Naya was asking about certain vitamins for healthy hair. So that's
mhm,
great.
yeah. So, all right. So we're over here. First thing I'm going to do, and I want to make sure we got enough light over here for you guys.
We are looking a little bit at the back splash
Oh,
of
so there we go.
there you are.
There we go.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. So I want it to be on the pot there. All right. So first thing I'm going to add in here.
And the
So this
sweet
is going
potato
to
was
be
raw, right?
what, babe?
The sweet potato was raw.
Oh
You
yeah,
haven't
they're
cooked it
raw.
yet.
They're
Okay.
completely raw. It's gonna take that sweet potato takes 2 minutes to cook because they're so thin. And that's
Mm-hmm.
another thing. We always think we have to kill our vegetables. You don't
Mm-hmm.
gotta kill them. Just a quick saute, and then they retain a lot of their qualities.
True.
They retain the good stuff. So in here, I'm taking some butter because they're buttered garlic noodles. Now you can use Earth Balance, which is a vegan butter if you don't want to use
I have
butter.
that. Mm-hmm.
So you
You
can
can
use
use.
that.
Can you use coconut butter flavored
Or
coconut oil?
coconut oil as well.
Well, they have
Now,
butter flavored coconut oil that I really like.
oh wow, I didn't know about that one,
Yeah,
Felicia.
it's really good.
So it's a little too hot. I don't want it to be that hot because I'm gonna throw a lot of garlic in here. So this is my butter. You saw, this is the thing. When you want to put some like garlic, like kind of keep it nice and going really slowly, you have to be careful with garlic because garlic will burn and brown too
Yeah,
fast.
that's so
So,
true. I've done it
you
a
know,
million times.
so, and I just noticed that I had this on too high. But what I did was just move it over because this is still cooking. I'm
Yeah.
gonna add some more garlic to it. Yeah, these noodles are gonna be nice and garlicky. Yes, they are. Because I didn't want it to brown too much. So now that residual heat, what that's gonna do, that's gonna take the edge off of the garlic, so it's not so garlicky, I guess, so
I
sharp.
just want you to understand how much I love and appreciate these pots you got on the stove. This
Oh
is
yeah,
giving me
that's
like
what I'm
my
saying.
auntie, grandma vibe pot. Like when I go to Texas to visit my grandma, and they would have pots on the stove. Sometimes they would just be empty, just sitting there waiting for you to put
Waiting
food
for
in them.
stuff.
I
Waiting for things.
love
This
it.
is the water from the which I need to move. That was and that's the soup. So, but as this is going here, I'm gonna have that gently, doing its thing. I'm not even gonna put it back on the heat yet for a moment because we don't want that to brown too much. But usually when you say you get shrimp scampi and they always give you some garlic noodles on the side.
Yeah.
So this is what we're making, but we're making them with sweet potatoes. Okay, we getting it in today. We're getting it in. So it's the last thing, and you're gonna see how quick this is. All right. So I have that. I'm actually, yeah, I like a lot of garlic. Don't judge me. I'm like,
It's
don't judge me.
quarantine, girl. We in the house.
I'm
So
like,
you
don't
ain't got to
judge me.
worry about.
I love garlic.
But
So,
you have given me so many great options of what I could cook today because it's 2-ish
yeah,
over here in LA.
mhm,
So we still got lunch and dinner to tackle.
exactly,
I
exactly.
actually had for breakfast I had salmon benedicts at salmon eggs
Oh
benedict.
yes,
It
yes.
was so
Usually,
good.
if I'm going to brunch, that's my brunch thing.
Yeah.
Salmon eggs
And they
Benedict.
put it on a croissant. They didn't do it
Ah,
on like a muffin.
ah.
They toasted a croissant. And usually I don't fool with bread, but baby, I had to eat that. It was so
See, that's sexy talk to me, man. Don't talk to me about that. That is
good.
sexy talk. So,
It's delicious.
so over here, I wanted to. So you noticed I moved it over again because this was too hot. But what else I put in there because you don't just want butter and garlic. Now it's not that that's bad. It's just that it doesn't have depth of flavor. So
Okay.
you want to add some depth of flavor to it. Because now I'm talking, just we got up your cooking game, a little bit. That's why we do some things, right?
Yeah.
Um, so what I added to that pot there was a little bit of oyster sauce, ponzu, which is a citrus soy sauce, a
Oh.
splash of Worcestershire, and fish sauce. Now, fish
Ooh.
sauce is just basically it's just anchovies that they dry, and the liquid that comes out of it makes it fish sauce, but it doesn't taste fishy. It just smells terrible, but it gives all the Asian food that you ever eat has that in it. So right now we just mix this together, and you don't need any more salt in it because it already has salt from the fish
Oh,
sauce
yeah.
and salt from all the stuff, right? So now all I'm doing right now, we're gonna add I'm gonna add the pasta that we just spiralized in
Okay.
there.
I feel like I can smell it. Like I feel
It
like
is it, guys. Woo! It smells so good
it's
in
like some
here.
smell vision. Like I can smell the garlic and the butter and
It
like I
smells
love it.
so
I'm
good.
hungry.
It
Oh
smells
my god.
so good up in here.
Oh my god.
Okay. So we're doing that, but we ain't finished. We ain't finished. So this is going to be.
Okay.
So it's just taking its time right now. We're cooking that a little bit, right?
Yes.
So what I'm gonna put over here, because I know this cooks so quickly, I didn't want to put raw shrimp in here. So I cook these shrimp kind of halfway. I like to do that. I think I told you that before. So we're gonna put some shrimp in. Well, we're gonna put all the shrimp in there. We're gonna put all the shrimp in there, and then hey, we might as well make
Wait,
enough.
but
Make enough.
okay, so did you say that the sweet potato cooks fast? Is it
It
soft
cooks
or is it supposed to be a
super
little
fast.
it's supposed to have a little crunch to it?
It's gonna have a little bit of crunch, but
Okay.
it's gonna have a nice. It's like al dente pasta,
Mm-hmm.
but better because it still has just a little bit of crunch. I'm gonna
Okay.
add
No
some
firmness.
shiitake mushrooms in there that
Okay.
I already had those cooked a little bit too. So I'm doing this right. So
Mm-hmm.
this again, all of this is going to take 10 minutes tops. Okay.
Oh, okay.
To do if you're gonna cut all this up and do that. So I'm just moving this around just to heat the mushrooms and the shrimp
Mm-hmm.
up. So we getting that heated, and y'all, we got one more thing in here. Y'all going, oh, you won't
Andrea
understand.
Andrea
Yes.
is asking us what can she use uh lower in sodium. I think pink Himalayan salt for
Oh
me
yes, yes,
has
yes, yes.
been very great. And you know what? Is it celery salt or
Celery
celery?
salt. That's what I was
Right?
going to say. If you do celery salt, because celery
Hmm.
has a natural sodium in it, you
Yeah,
that's always a great option.
yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Here, I then threw some Parmesan cheese in there. And again, if you're a vegetarian, you can just do this with some mushrooms. Like I put in here, I love shiitake mushrooms. Um,
And
and
no cheese, but
I put Yep. So this is Parmesan cheese, and I like to spread it.
I'm telling them no cheese, and you put more cheese.
No, but this is the thing.
It's not for
You,
everyone.
but there's vegetarian cheese. Like
Oh,
you can
vegan
do all
cheese,
of that. This is
vegan.
this is real cheese because this time I'm using real cheese, but a lot of times I'll use vegan cheeses. You
Vegan.
know.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, sometimes I skip over vegetarian to vegan because I feel
yes.
like vegetarians and vegans kind of eat similarly. Vegetarians get away with a little bit more than vegans do.
Yeah.
But I know
Absolutely.
I have seen some vegan cheeses if you need to have cheese.
Oh yeah, I love vegan cheeses.
That looks
I
delicious.
love them, love them, love them. And I'm telling you guys,
Mm,
and we doing this. I throw some
yeah,
cilantro in there. I threw my cilantro in there, and we good. Like this is cooked. You see
that
how
looks.
soft it is? You see the difference? I want you to see. the difference in this is the raw one.
Oh,
You see how soft these are?
yeah.
So different.
That
So
looks delicious.
I mean, when I say, and you can put as much cheese, much shrimp, much everything you want in here, but we good to go right now. We
And you
good to
said like
go.
10 to 15, 12 minutes, something like that, right? Something like
Yeah, like
hmm
for the whole meal, yeah. Like I mean, we were talking and stuff, but that the noodles haven't been in here for 10 minutes at
Okay.
all. You
Okay.
know, I'm like,
Okay.
we about to
That
get it
looks
on.
awesome.
We about to get
Oh
it
my
on.
God.
Get it
Yes.
in.
This is great. And we have about 15 minutes left
Yep, and that's what I did this, and I'm done. But
before
you know,
we
we gotta taste it real quick.
we gotta
We gotta
taste
taste it.
it. Look, we gotta taste it. Meanwhile, I'm over here celebrating. You
We
gotta
gotta
taste
taste
it for
it.
us.
You know, yes, because
Mm.
you know, want you guys to know that I definitely share things with you that I eat and that I think you would enjoy.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Everybody agrees that that definitely looks pretty good.
Yes, yes, indeed. So here we have it, my lovelies. Here we have
What's
it.
that on top? A little cilantro?
Little cilantro. You know, you gotta have some cilantro up in there. You
Wow.
gotta have some cilantro. Let me bring the light over here so
That
y'all
looks
can really see
good.
what's happening.
I think the
Okay.
fish sauce, the garlic, and the butter is what's gonna make that thing just be explosive in your mouth. I
I
think
mean,
that's
seriously. And actually, let me get like one squeeze of lime. I know you probably think that's
oh
something weird,
yes,
but
no, the lime is the topper.
the lime cuts
Hmm
it's like when you have something rich, like if you have um like a what am I trying to say? If you have curries and things like that, like those things that are very, you know, thick and rich like that, you put some lime on that, springs the whole thing into action, because then it's no longer kind of this one note all the time.
Yeah.
That lime just does it. So give me 1 second because I need some lime for this. I need
No,
some lime.
the lime, and you know the lime is good. Renee
I
said the
love it.
lime gives it. Yeah, Renee said the lime gives it a nice zest,
Oh
and
yeah.
I think the lime is also good in terms of helping that pH balance too
Oh
in the
yes. Look
body.
at that. Yes indeed.
Wow,
We getting it in, y'all. We getting it in.
it's so
Okay,
good.
here we go. I love this.
Do you know
I love
Tamisha is on here with her lovely self? She's so
Oh,
wonderful, supportive all the
Tanisha.
time. Yes.
If y'all don't have any of her jewelry, I can tell you this right now. I'm normally wearing her earrings and things all the time. Today I don't have them on, but get
Tamisha
you,
D.
Tamisha. Tamisha, if you would put in the comments your page, because when I say I have no less than about 50 pair of her earrings and bracelets and everything, so I'm getting all the goodness. I need a bite with
Wow,
everything.
you're not going to your mouth. You're not going to be able to eat all that. I don't think you can eat all that.
Watch me. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
Oh my
Oh man,
God.
Jesus. Mm. Okay.
Ah,
Well,
what we gonna do, CJ? What we gonna do?
can I just tell you something?
Mm, I'm sad.
Oh my God. See? All right. This is
Mm-mm-mm.
what it is. This is what's happening here. When
That's
you have mushrooms in it, they absorb all the flavor, and so it just bursts in your mouth. So I have this hint of just every with all the bite
oh,
of the shrimp and the sweet potato, giving that good crunch, like all the buttons are hit, all of it. Oh,
so that
okay.
looks good. And you know, just so you
Mm-hmm.
guys know, if you are vegan or vegetarian, you don't have to use the shrimp. You can just simply do mushrooms. You can cut up bell peppers.
Mm-hmm.
You can just do all veggies in yours.
You can do all veggies for
Mhm.
sure,
I do a
but
lot with red cabbage. I red cabbage is
oh,
a filler
red
for me.
cabbage is everything.
Yeah.
Yes, red cabbage is delicious. It's
Yeah, and I'm
delicious.
not vegan, but I cook a lot of vegan food. I
So do
eat
I.
vegan probably
Mm-hmm.
about 3 4 times a week. I eat vegan,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just incorporated because I have a little bit of both. But I'm grateful that I have options, um,
Yeah.
and I think everybody loves it. Tamisha Diggs, Michelle wants you to put your information in
Yes,
because
please.
she wants
Thank
to pick
you.
out your jewelry, and she also is an incredible artist. Um,
Oh my
but
gosh.
and then Carrie, I'm just gonna shout out a few people that I know right now on here. Carrie
Uh-huh.
A is an incredible self-published author. She has many books out there about Black love and Black trauma and the plight of Black folks. So go check out Carrie. Put your information in there too.
Oh
Angie's
yeah.
killing us with this food, y'all.
So look, the last thing I because it's so good, but the last thing I want to make sure I share with you, if you guys get dried shiitake, I don't know if you usually you get them, but most people get fresh mushrooms, right? So also incorporate dried in there.
Okay.
Why? Because they're getting these as soon as they come out, and all they're doing is removing the moisture. But what it does, it packs all of the flavor in there
Yeah.
even stronger, because dried shiitake mushrooms taste completely different. There's a different taste than
Yes.
regular shiitake mushrooms. So it all you would do is put these in well, it doesn't even have to be hot water. You just submerge this in water
Okay.
until they are soft, and that usually is going to be like an hour or something. But if you do hot water, it's not even going to be that long. And
Okay.
that's what I did.
And those
So
are the shiitake mushrooms, like organic, the fresh ones.
yeah, this is
Okay.
again. You can find these. Let me see if you can see that. I got from an Asian grocery store, but now you can find them anywhere.
Okay, but wait a minute. Let me make sure I understand. You said we can use the ones in the bag or the fresh ones, or did you say
Oh
that
yeah,
the
or the
ones in the
fresh
bag
ones.
are
I mean,
better?
for this recipe, you can use I used dried for this,
Okay.
just because I wanted a stronger mushroom taste, and I love mushrooms, but I really love dried shiitake mushrooms in
Oh.
food. Um, but they really do absorb the flavor. Like once you, because mushrooms are like sponges, but
Mhm.
once you reconstitute these by putting them in water, and and again, make sure you guys, all you have to do is email me, and I will send you all the recipes from last week and this week. Okay, so
That's
probably
funny.
for these, I like to always make sure I have everything right. So Monday is when I'll be able to send them out, so you'll have little recipe cards that you can print out and keep for yourselves.
So
But
let's before we have to go, Angie.
yeah.
Let's if somebody could type her information in,
Oh yes,
put
please.
your IG account so they can check out some of the
Mm,
recipes and
mm-hmm.
your email account. Tell us again.
Mm. I know, if I can stop eating my food.
Well,
Okay.
why you swallowing? Because we don't want you to choke now.
I know, right? Okay. So if somebody can type this in for me. So my email address is DIYM.ABT@gmail. So it's basically deliciousness in your
Done.
mouth. So just the
Is that
acronym.
right?
There we go. Delicious
And then
in
what's
your
your
mouth.
IG?
Okay, so Instagram account is deliciousness in your mouth. I'm like, so that's it. And all one word,
Is
and
it
you'll see
your or yo?
your.
Okay.
I'm like your. Yes,
I
we
hope that's
use
right.
deliciousness in your mouth. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that's my IG account, and you'll see the first thing, of course, is the invitation from this. So you'll see it, and you know it's me. Because they have another one that's like hashtag deliciousness in your mouth. That's not me. Um, this is deliciousness in your mouth, and I will send I usually post these again, all these recipes and everything as well. But if you want the recipe cards and all of the recipes so that you can just print it out yourself, please email me, and I will definitely share this with you, because it's my joy. It's a joy for me to do it, and I love it. So
And
I
we're so
really
happy
hope
you
that you
came
guys
back.
enjoyed everything.
Yeah, I'm just super grateful you were able to come back on today.
Yeah.
We had a good one a couple of weeks ago, but we had all the
It's
technical
all
stuff.
good.
Today was perfect.
Yes.
And of course, now we're all hungry, sitting here watching you eat this delicious food.
And
What I
it's
really want
okay.
to tell you, I really enjoyed how quick it was. I think sometimes when people hear,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to make garlic noodles with shrimp, they're like, oh God, that's going to take forever. Or,
No.
yeah, like some of the things you made, even like the hand roll that you did earlier was so
Two
fun.
minutes.
I think it's all about cutting things up. And once you cut
Mm-hmm.
them up and you kind of separate them, you can put them in bags and bring them out. So I thank you so, so, so much for joining me on Get Cute While Quarantine. This is the
Mm-hmm.
perfect thing for us to learn how to take these types of foods and get the best benefits to grow our hair and our scalp to be healthy is, you know, this is the marriage of two great places. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you, this
Come
this
on.
big. My big 4C hair loves all of this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, and it's
Loves it.
beautiful.
And I
So
want to thank
thank
you,
you.
Felicia, for having me on, for having me be a part of your platform, and for everyone that joined us. That's part of your your followers, my followers. Um, I love this. I love that we get to do this with each other. And thank you so much for
Uh,
inviting me. And know that I'm going. Probably every other week or so, I'm going to be doing this. Also, more when you see me do it from start to finish. Like the cooking of it. So look out, if you're following me on Instagram. Look out for my private Zoom calls, so that way we can cook together and things like that. So
yeah.
thank you guys. I'm really really excited, and I see people right now. They ain't playing. I see Kim Sledge. Folks are like emailing me right now. They ain't playing. I got
That's
you guys.
great. Thank you, Chef Angela. We
You're
love you.
welcome.
Thank you for
Love
the
you back.
recipes. And I'll see you soon. I'm going to stay on here and talk to you guys a little bit. We have about 5 minutes left. But, Chef, thank you. We're going to say goodbye to you. And I just want to also thank you, ladies, so much for being with us today. RG, I see you. I'm glad you were able to get on too. CJ Jones, thank you. Blakely, what's up, Blakely? Good to see you here. And Dorina, I think that you made it just in time. That's awesome. Thank you to everyone, Michelle, Tamisha. There are a lot of you on here that I can't see everybody. But Jennifer, I like to do shout outs sometimes. Renee, Alexander, Pamela, you guys are awesome. Valerie, Angie, and Lee Anderson. There's a few of you on here. So Rosa, Judith, Karen, anybody I've missed, CS, McLean, E off, all of you. Thanks for joining us today on Get Cute While Quarantine. And I hope to see you again. Let me know how you like the platform. You can give me your opinion at Ask Felicia More, More, at gmail.com. And that's it, y'all. We did it. We got some recipes. Now we're hungry. I think we're good now. So I want to say goodbye to y'all. You guys have been awesome. And this is my goodbye music. All right. We out.